verse 15 of John 19 says, "But they cried out, away with him, crucify him." That I am going to combine with their answer saying, Barabbas. I'll have away with him. Oh no, I can't. Maybe I'll just have away with him, Barabbas. But they cried out. Actually, wait, I don't need but because he's giving them an option. It would make sense after he said, "Behold your king." So I'm actually going to have they instead of but they. But the they is still both. And instead of said, I'm going to have cried out. Away with him, away with him. I'll save crucify him for later, after the other statements. What shall I do with your king? So just Barabbas. Came earlier. Maybe I should have released to us Barabbas down there, because he doesn't actually give the option up here. He says, "I will therefore chastise and release to you Jesus, which is called Christ." Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll have "and release to us Barabbas" move down lower. I'll save that for here. "And release to us Barabbas." So I'll combine this Barabbas here. So this is Matthew, Luke. Matthew 27:22. Pilate says to them, "What should I do then with Jesus, which is called Christ?" Mark 15:12. Pilate answered and said again to them, "What will you then that I shall do to him whom you call the King of the Jews?" Luke 23:20. Pilate, therefore, willing to release Jesus, spoke again to them. Doesn't mention what he says, just that he spoke to them again. John no mention of this next question in John. So just Matthew, Mark, and Luke. And Luke is very simple. It's just the fact that he did ask them, not what he said. I think I should get rid of release because that was already mentioned here. Whether the two will you that I release to you, it's already clear that he wants to release him. And in Mark it said he rather release Barabbas. And again, here in Matthew, Luke, and John, I will therefore chastise and release to you Jesus, which is called Christ. So yeah, I think I'm just going to combine this release. Therefore, willing to release Jesus. You know, perhaps that spoke again to them is this question. This second question. He said first, I will release Jesus. They said no. So then he sits down and offers Barabbas or Jesus. Perhaps this is that second offer. And then it just skips them crying out for Barabbas, not Jesus, and jumps right to, in Luke, crucify him. Over, what should I do then with Jesus? And it just goes right to their response, crucify him. Willing to release Jesus. Oh, I know. I'll put it right here at the beginning. But Pilate, willing to release Jesus, when the chief priests and the rulers and the people gathered together, answered them, saying, you have brought this man to me. Yeah, because that shows his attitude from the very beginning. So I'll put it there.